Hello everybody, this is GamePro24X, and today I want to just inform those who are not really in the loop or have not been really paying attention to Survive's media and such. If you go to the Survive website, and also if you have paid attention to their tweets, they mentioned that there's going to be an event coming up very soon. The event in question is called The Encounter 1964, and it is essentially a Metal Gear Solid themed event where you can get gear that is from Metal Gear Solid 3 itself, such as the crocodile cap, Snake's fatigues, and even Ava's jumpsuit. If you also read below, there's a plethora of face paints, along with some stuff from the Ocelot unit, 3 unique nameplates that you can have on your characters, and of course a new cassette tape called Taking on the Shagohod. So I think that's the song that plays when you actually fight the Shagohod. The event itself will start on April 10th and it will end on the 24th. So that is about 2 weeks that the event will be up and running. And that's about it in terms of the knowledge that's been given to us from Konami about what this event is going to be. However, this video is not going to just stop right there. I actually have some information here that actually might pique your guys' interest as to what this event might actually be. Now, when I first saw the name The Encounter 1964, I thought that was really interesting. But what's even more interesting is that 1964 is actually an important part in Survive's history. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what exactly I'm talking about. So if anyone has paid attention to any of the story in Survive, you'll find out that Good Luck has actually informed you on the events that happened around this time period. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the video now.
Alright, revival went A-OK. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time. I'll give you the gist of things while we wait for the wormhole digger to finish starting up. Okay, so basically, I'm going to be sending you to another dimension. Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me. Take a look at this photo. 1968. South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces. He took it right before he was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They get infected by this life form we've yet to fully understand. And they end up like that. Wanderers are extremely ferocious. They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country.
Another interesting thing to note is that Enrique, one of the original Karen Corps members that leaves behind their data logs for you to actually listen and find out what happened to the first team that went there, he also was involved in the Vietnam War as well.
Okay, preparations are complete. My name is Enrique. I'm a communications officer for the Karen Corps, which has been tasked with investigating the world known as DT. It's my duty to keep a log of our unit's activities and report back to headquarters on a regular basis. I was also a radio operator back in Vietnam, but the survival skills I showed there helped earn me a spot on this mission. I was told I'd be serving my country and would be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams. Who could turn down an offer like that, huh? Anyway, enough talk about money.
So, given all the clues that we have gathered in the single-player story mode, it's very clear that this event's going to be taking place in Vietnam, or I would assume a map resembling Vietnam. And for those of you who have played co-op, you'll probably know that the Forsaken Ruins is the closest thing to Vietnam that we currently have. Unless we have a brand new map or we get like a reskinned version of these maps, I don't know. But it's safe to say that this is all going to be taking place in Vietnam. Now, of course, there's a small discrepancy in terms of the naming convention with the event along with the lore in the story. So according to Good Luck, 1968 is the first documented event where they encountered the Wanderers, and it has been known within the company. That is roughly a 4-year discrepancy. However, as he also noted that they were confined in one small village in the combat zone where the Vietnam War was taking place. So it wouldn't strike me as possible that this event is going to be the people living in that village and encountering the Wanderers for the first time. Hence the name The Encounter. So it's entirely possible that you will be playing as survivors who are encountering the Wanderers for the first time ever and discovering what they are and what they do. And you and your team of friends will then just have to survive and see how the rest of it plays out. It'll either play off as that, or you end up being the team that Good Luck also mentions that they sent in through the front lines to go in and wipe out every single Wanderer that was in that village. So that one seems to be more probable because that one seems like a more logical thing to do. I would say there might be a short cutscene or maybe a short description detailing the first encounter, and then it jumps 2 years to where you are now playing in the boots of a soldier who is now tasked to eliminate this unknown enemy that has visited us from another dimension and threatens the entire livelihood of the world at stake. But I would say at best that is just more than just wishful thinking. I don't really think Konami will probably put in that much effort to put in cutscenes, a whole new map, or all this stuff. I could be proven wrong, but so far the events just seem to be kind of meh. I mean, we've only had one event so far and it just was a very standard event. But you never know, Konami might actually put in a lot of effort for this one in terms of story and whatnot. And I bring this all up because I noticed nobody talking about this whatsoever. Nobody has actually made the connection that, hey, this is actually a part of the lore and we might actually be able to participate in that old lore. Even though there's not too much info about it, it is pretty interesting that at least the staff at Konami wants to be consistent with their story, and who knows, maybe they really do want to build more upon it and actually do more fun things with it. But we'll have to see until April 10th rolls around. So for those of you who are unaware, I hope you guys found this video informative. Prepare yourselves for April 10th, which is literally next Tuesday. So get ready for the event and get ready to grind. I really do hope Konami has fixed the whole battle point thing, because man, was that rescue event a true grind to get all the rewards possible. So I hope they made it a little bit more balanced and a lot more easier to obtain things without truly dedicating your entire life to doing that mission every single day. That's it for this video. This is GamePro24X, and I'll see you guys next time.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.